What is good, guys and girls? My name is Justin Omoi, and I'm here with the video to help y'all with your music and such. This is a video aimed towards those who want to send their project to me to mix and master, but if you want to learn how to actually send or get projects, this is the ideal way to do it. When you have a project or a song on your own and you want to send it to somebody else, if they're using a different version, a different music program, or they don't have plugins that you use, it's not gonna work out. You're gonna have to actually send WAV files, WAV files, to the other person so they could be able to mix and master the song for you. If you have a, I don't know, a third plugin like Nexus or something in your beat and you're using it and you send it to somebody to mix and master and they don't have that version of Nexus you're using or a preset or something to that extent, they're not going to be able to get that sound. So how am I supposed to send these WAV files? Am I supposed to save my project and then pull out all the audio files from the project folder and drag it over? The answer, no, you don't do that. What you have to do is, like I said, bounce your tracks into a folder. But before that, we have to do something known as consolidation. Consolidation is also known as bounce in place or merge regions in this track, or something like that. If you use FL Studio, it's split mixer track. Logic is called BIP, which is the bounce in place, and Pro Tools I think it's called merge regions. I'm not too remembering, so whatever the word is about that, but yes, they have that. Some DAWs, I'm not sure they have, like GarageBand. You won't be able to consolidate or bounce all your tracks. You'll have to do each and every one of them separately. But yes, if you take a look at this photo over here, just know this is not consolidated. This is, open. It has many different takes in one spot. It's cut open in between. There are different tracks and you had to move them around. Where an image like this one, notice how there is a, zero. There's like no lines. There's no cuts in between. That's because the empty space is recorded and in the track. Usually with groups of sounds, let's say your main verses, like verse 1, 2, and 3, you could have all in one track, and then you could have ad-libs in another track, and then a hype in a third track, the chorus 1 in one track, all, just like that. You don't want to layer your sounds or have two sounds in one track file, because that will not allow us to have any control over those sounds. There are some exceptions. If you want, you could have stem mixing, which is basically grouping your drum tracks and putting them all in one track file. I wouldn't do that if you have no clue how to actually mix and master tracks in the first place. So yes, just make sure they are WAV files. Make sure they're at least 32 or 24-bit because 16-bit is like downscaling. Do not send an MP3 of your track files. And yeah, don't use effects. If you use effects, make sure those are effects that are like supposed to be permanent, such as, let's say, reverb on a drum sound, if you want it to stick like that. If it's creative, like gross beat, like delays or beat chopping effects, I would keep those. But if it's something to do with your voice, I wouldn't really alter it. I would take off those effects and let the mix and master engineer do all that stuff. Alright, once you have all those files exported and into a folder, what you'll then have to do is compress the folder, aka make a zip out of it. If you don't know how to do a zip file or, compress, YouTube it, but just know you could use either WinRAR or even 7-zip, which is what I use, to compress your files. This is to keep things organized into one file, but if you seriously don't know what you're doing when it comes to compressing, you don't really have to worry about it too much. Once you compress all your files, you'll then have to upload it into a file sharing service such as WeTransfer.com or Google Drive, which is what I like to do, or Dropbox or OneDrive, MediaFire, etc. This way, people will be able to get those files once you upload it. You copy the share link and you email it to the people you want to share it with, such as me if you want to get your songs mixed and mastered by me. And that is basically the process it takes when you have to send your files over to me. When it comes to the business side, such as, how do I pay? I do PayPal, and what will happen is I'll send over an email, which is known as an invoice, And that's basically the bill. What you have to do is just click, see what it says, pay off the bill, and you'll be straight. So yes, thank you for listening. If you want me to mix and master your music, if you heard my stuff before, don't worry. All the description, all the info will be in the description below. I'll also link some songs I mix and mastered, like a playlist I made. So yeah, thumbs up the video if this helped you, or if it helped one of your clients or whatever. Subscribe to your boy Justin Omoi if you want to learn more about your music industry, artistry, and such. And yeah, I've been talking all day. My jaw hurts. Nope. Yeah, pause. And yeah, peace.